Hello, everyone. Welcome to Make It Make Sense. I'm trying to get over having a laughing spell right now. Today, we decided to do Make It Make Sense morning time, different day. We might be keeping the same day and time. Not 100% sure yet, but I feel like it's a better fit. So last week, we had the Chop Shop on with us, which we had an amazing conversation. We were talking about the whole Cardi B and Offset divorce and what our thoughts were behind that. But then at the end, we got a little bit distracted. So I felt like today was a good day to bring the Chop Shop back because he was in the middle of showing us his whole basement setup that he did himself, and I really wanted everyone to see that. So let's see. Let's bring him on. Chop. There we go. So today we're going to have the Chop Shop choose the topic of what we should be making sense of, but then also I want to throw in the whole thoughts on digging through your significant other's phone. It could be a great relationship. It could be a not so great relationship. Is it okay to go through your significant other's phone? We're going to talk about that. What's up, Chop? Come and join. Let's see here. Okay, perfect. Waiting for the Chop Shop. He's on his way. Hey. I've got my Dunkin' Donuts, my pumpkin spice latte. It's got me feeling all spicy in this wonderful, beautiful October, start of fall weather. All right, Chop, where are you at? Uh-oh. Okay, let's see here. It won't connect. There we go. Connecting.
There we are.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's happening? Hey, I like that. I like your topic about significant others. If I had one, then I can really go deep. But
Well, you can listen. You can still go deep based on prior experience.
Right, other people's situations.
That too. So go ahead and reintroduce yourself.
All right, Chopperelli, aka the Chop Shop. And you know what's funny? I actually have somebody that they got a thing called the Chop Shop, and they've been trying to buy my name off of me.
Are they from Miami? Because I feel like we have a Chop Shop here in Miami.
I'm not sure. No, I seen is Maryland. Where's Maryland at?
In Baltimore.
Okay, I guess he's from Baltimore. Unless he just has he's from Baltimore, probably be in Miami. But I don't know. He's been hitting me up a couple times. One time, one person that said he'll give me like $500 for it, and I'm like, dude, I could do one project and make that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to come better than that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, go ahead and explain your name, how you got your name, and why people call you Chopperelli.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I was working at Ford back in '98. Guess it's telling you how old I am. Kind of old. But I was working out at Ford Motors, and it was like 6 of us that had, you know, used to hang out during breaks or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody had a nickname but me, so they gave me the nickname Chop. Like I said, either because I was short or, like I said, because I used to carry knives all the time, different little blades. So I'll go with the.
You used to carry
Huh?
knives all the time?
Yeah, well, me and my brother had our own personal security company, so it's like we had all type of little gadgets that we used to carry on us all the time. So
Okay. I got
yeah,
you.
but yeah. So one day I sat down and I didn't go out for break, and I was drawing out how I do Chop, my logo,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard a voice clear as day. It was like, "Come out with a clothing line and call it Chop Gear." So I'm like looking around, like, okay, who said that? I'm actually got out my seat, went around the corner. There was like no one in sight.
You literally heard a voice tell you to come out with a clothing line.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it was, so, I started, writing out Chop Gear,
Mm-hmm.
and like, I don't know why I choose gear, because everybody else was like, wear, rocker wear, this wear, that wear, but I just said gear.
Yeah.
And, so everybody was like, well, what does CHOP stand for? Because at the same time, FUBU was out, for us, by us.
Right.
So we tried to sit down and figure out something, couldn't really do it. So then one day I said, okay, God, you want me to do this clothing line called Chop Gear? People want to know what it stands for. And like I say, once again, that voice, clear as day, it was like, come out with a clothing line. Oh, no, I already did that part. I'm tired. I actually just got up because I was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you good. I got up about an hour ago, so I'm still rejuvenating.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like, he's like, come, it stands for what you enjoy doing, creating hope for other people. Chop. So
that's a really good. I like that. That's what's up.
yeah, that's why I know.
All these years I've been knowing you, I didn't even know that stood for all of that.
Yeah, and the crazy
shirts made me for other guests and stuff like that. I had no idea that that's what it stood for.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that's why I know it's from God, because for one, I got the job at the plant. I got the nickname. Like, I never, I wouldn't have had the nickname if I didn't ever get that job.
Right.
And then for him to tell me come out with a clothing line called Chop Gear, you know what I'm saying? So everything just happened for a reason. It's like, it's not something that I just said, okay, I seen somebody else with a clothing line and, hey, I want to start a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? What can I call it? That never would have perspired. You know what I'm saying?
That's really deep. And the thing about it is that you listened, because some people, they hear a voice and they just ignore it, or they don't, they don't listen to their intuition or their gut or their first mind. They just say, whatever, I heard something, but I don't believe in no voices, so I'm just gonna ignore it. But you actually listened, and then you manifested all of that. Right.
And then it started out, with the whole idea for a clothing line, and then I'm doing extra stuff, as far as like refurbishing furniture and doing canvas paintings and some of everything. It's just like the whole clothing line thing was like a start to me to do the extra stuff that I'm doing, because I never would have did this stuff if I never got that job, you know what I'm saying, and got the name and everything. Who knows what would have happened? Back then I was, kind of affiliated with the streets, so it's like I would have went that route, and then everybody know the results of that. Yeah. Either prison, death, or paralyzed, you know what I'm saying? So me listening to God steered me in a whole another direction. And that's why I also tell people, like, whenever you're like, if you have children, what you do is watch what your children do when they're by themselves, because that's what they enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you push them at. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever they enjoy doing, observe it and encourage it. Encourage it
big time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like with me, I used to take things apart. Like I had a screwdriver. My mother had a vacuum cleaner in the basement, and I remember I had a Phillips screwdriver, and I unscrewed every screw on that vacuum cleaner and then put it back together. I had extra screws after, but I put it back together to where it was a full vacuum. And I used to paint my shoes different colors. I used to always want to be different.
Mm.
And that's what it all boiled down to. You know, I was a kid doing that. So now it's like I'm still the same way. I love being different. I love building stuff. I love painting stuff. So it was what I did as a kid and enjoyed is what I'm doing now.
That's what, see, wow, that's what's up. I love that. And but it's so true though. It's really, really true. It's so true. You know, a lot of times adults in their youth, whatever they enjoy doing then will be most likely what they'll enjoy doing later on.
Right. Because see, most parents, I see a lot of parents where I knew these two kids, I used to do, you know, outfits for them for their shows and whatnot. But it was like the daughter, I could tell she didn't really want to be a rapper. The son, he enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. But the mother used to be a rapper. She had got paralyzed. She was in a very bad accident. She was paralyzed. But before she was paralyzed, she used to rap. And that's what she wanted her kids to do.
Oh, she wants to force that on her children.
Right. Yeah. And that's one thing you can't do. You can't force your kids to do something that you wanted to do. Yes. You got to let them do what God gave them the talents to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Absolutely. And for everyone that doesn't know, Chop is actually related to one of my brothers who is a half sibling, but I don't consider him half. I consider him whole because I have a whole heart. I'm wholehearted. But so Chop is cousins with my brother. Therefore, it makes us family as well, just not directly related.
Right.
So, and back in the day, hey, Denver, what's up? So back in the day, Chop used to actually be one of my co-hosts for my Blog Talk internet radio show. I can't even remember the name that we called it back in the day.
What was it?
Damn, my name. But Chop used to get me some really cool guests. You know, he was really pushing to bring a lot of celebrities on, but unfortunately, you know, I cut the show and I did drop a lot of good things that I had brewing. But he was a great co-host, so I'm really happy to have you on again.
Right, because I remember I was
we had MC Shan. And
that's when I was actually driving to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And we were on the interview with called MC Shan. He was on there.
Yeah.
He
was wilding out that day.
Right.
It's crazy.
I got to reach out to him. And, you know, it's like, I'm trying to get Jalil from Houdini to get on the interview, but he's like, you know, he's real picky on things he do and whatnot. But I'm going to try my best to convince him to get on one with you.
Yeah, send me some leads. Reach out to the brat. Let her know I want to have a make it make sense with her.
All right.
Who else did you know that you were cool with? Method Man too? Tell Method Man I said what's up. Tell him to come on over and make it make sense.
Right, he's big time now though, shit.
I know.
He's doing TV shows and everything, so it's like to get him to do something,
I know.
You got to catch him in between walking on different sets or something.
Yeah, I know. So, last week you were getting ready to show us your, what you call it, dungeon cave that you built up?
Yeah. I gotta cut on the rest of the stuff first. Hold on.
Okay.
So keep talking until I cut everything on.
What do you call it? What do you call it?
I call it 817 in the basement.
817. Okay. And what type of room is this?
This is like the ultimate man cave. It's it's like a man cave on steroids, so to speak.
And you built it all up yourself?
Yeah, I did. Like it took shit. I did it about like 5 different ways before, and then this last one it's kind of dope. You was checking out. I had to show you from the beginning.
All right, I see all the lights and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's very well lit up. It's like real nice and comfy.
It looks huge. It looks really big in there.
Yeah, it's kind of big. I'll start from the stairway.
God damn, you look like you have a bowling alley in there.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
All right, so this is let me wipe off the lens. All right, this is coming down into it, and then like I say, here's a few people that I dealt with.
Okay. Right.
A little Scrappy, Leon,
Okay.
Ray J.
Got your little celebrities up on the wall. Okay.
Yeah, AJ Johnson, Method Man. It was funny. The story behind this picture here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when I had a shop in Greenfield Plaza, it was a guy. He came in there. He was like, he's like, man, ain't nobody gonna wear no shirt with your face on it. I was like, whatever, man. So you know, my homeboy is cousins with Jizza from Wu-Tang, so they had a concert, and you know, he went to it, and I made him a shirt and a belt buckle, and it was like, that's actually the shirt and belt buckle.
Oh, he's wearing it.
Yeah.
See, sometimes you just can't underestimate people because you don't never know what's gonna really happen.
Right. So Nas and
Okay.
Lenny Williams.
That's what's up.
MC3. But yeah, it was like he was telling me that, and then like I had, you know, I brought the shirt to Method Man, and he had rocked it at the concert and everything, and then I took that picture and I made sure I blew it up, and I went to him and I was like, remember when you said nobody was gonna wear my shirt? He was like, yeah. I was like, mighty funny, he wore it last night, you know, and then he was like, oh man, I need you to make me a shirt with my face on. I was like, no, you good. But like I say, it's like what took off, like I had Chopperelli, but when I changed my name to Chopperelli, the celebrity fashion artist, that's when I started dealing with all the different celebrities. So it's all about what you put in the atmosphere that's gonna happen. You feel me?
Yes, that's so true.
Right. So all right, so let's walk down into the dungeon. Then we have this. These are all like I did all the paintings and stuff on the wall.
Got your pool table. Okay, look like a damn Dave and Buster's in there.
Right.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I made the bench and the mirror. It's like I got the money all on there.
Wow. Is that real money?
No, it's prop money.
Okay.
And then I got the mirror, where it's got in there my little money dial. He's been in a couple people's video that's been shot down here.
Okay. Oh wow, so you've even utilized your space to do like video shoots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like
that's
I built
smart. Wow.
I built the fish tank in the wall.
Okay.
I built it. I wanted it to be where when you walk past, you can see into it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What is
and
that?
this tape,
jellyfish in there?
Well, it's not real.
Oh.
It's a little rubber jellyfish.
Okay.
And this table here, I built this out of a shower door.
This is
so
so
like
creative.
I said, I'm real creative.
See, y'all, if y'all need some creativity in your life with any and everything, please hit up the Chop Shop. He's got you.
The air hockey, and then I made this table also. This was like a regular plain wooden table.
Wow.
And I stained it, painted the designs on the top.
What's up, JBB, the great one?
And then this is a painting that I did also. It glows in the dark.
Wow. Okay, so y'all need to hit up at the Chop Shop. You need some clothing done. You need some interior design, custom decorating done. Whatever it is that you need, hit them up. Paintings, drawings.
Shoes.
Wow.
Some shoes that I did. So they glow in the dark. This is like a whole little bar scene.
Damn. But you know what? That's so smart that you created this space because now you can utilize it and people can pay you to use your space.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That is smart.
Actually, I got something coming on Friday. There's they're doing a listening party over here.
That is
listening and jam session. And then here we go into the movie theater.
Okay. Dang. Okay.
Got that. Then you got the bed. And then the 3
Wow.
chairs behind it, and then there's 2 chairs behind that. And then we go into this. This is like a little VIP room. I guess I should have cut my light on.
JBB, the great one, says, Deuces, Chop, it's your boy. And then he also says, he's been doing this shit since Moby Dick was a goldfish.
What's happening, big dog? Oh, yeah, JB. Okay, and then this is like, I just did, I did this. This is a little VIP room. I just built this one like about a week or 2 ago. This is a hidden.
Damn, that almost
It's
looks
a
like
hidden
a studio.
VIP.
You might as well just go ahead and build you up a music studio in there.
Right.
Dang, then you could charge people to come use your studio.
So yeah, this is like the hidden VIP room.
Wow. Wait, you're still in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
on the south side.
When me and my boyfriend come take a trip to Atlanta, we're gonna have to stop by you and have some fun in the basement.
Right.
Cause you got a whole freaking amusement park in there.
Right. This is a table that I recently built. Hold on, let me cut it on. Yeah. So yeah, I built this table. It was like a regular 4-leg table, but I boxed it off and built the shelf on the inside and got the lights on the inside.
Oh my God, so creative. That is super creative. Okay, now I know if I need anything custom made, like for my place, I know I need to reach out to you.
Right. I haven't decided what color I'm going to paint it yet, so that's still
really
in the
like
making.
that with the whole lights glowing in it. I really, really like that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So yeah, it's like I say, I changed this basement up at least about 5 or 6 different times. And I kind of like this design, but in the front room, I might switch some sides up. I might actually put this over there and then that over here, kind of. So that'd be like a little corner VIP area. Then that way I got more space over here for like if they want to dance or whatever.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I know where I need to have my next birthday party at.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get into some making it make sense, right? Let's make this topic right here. You have a couple, they've been together for quite some time. They have a really good, healthy, happy relationship, but he never wants her to go through his phone, and she feels the same way, right? She doesn't want him digging through her phone. He doesn't want her digging through his phone, but both are just itching to dig in each other's phones.
That's because they know that each one got that other person besides them.
So you think that's like this?
Right. If you're not messing around, there'd be no problem for you to let somebody look into your phone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead.
Okay,
you know
so you're saying that if both parties don't have nothing to hide, that it should be okay to dig in each other's phones, even like when the other person doesn't know.
But the thing is this, really, it's like this. If you have no how can I say it? If you're not, the type that thinks, if you're well secure about your relationship and who you are and everything, you shouldn't even worry about what's in your partner's phone.
Agreed.
To be honest.
Aileen. What's up, Aileen? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I feel like you shouldn't even worry about what's in your partner's phone. You know what I'm saying? And if you are, that means you're insecure about yourself for the fact that you got to look to see if this person is cheating because, you think that they're not faithful to you.
Right.
That's one reason why I can't get into a relationship until I know for sure I'm with somebody who, we trust each other.
Right. And there's no need to be
is
digging
everything.
through phones. There's no need to be digging through phones.
Right.
JB, the great one, says nothing to hide. Aileen says, I miss you. I miss you too, Aileen. I think we're doing a new day in an earlier time. I think this is going to work better rather than the late night stuff. But, yeah, so you're saying that two people in a relationship, they're secure with each other. There's nothing to hide. Therefore, that equals out. There's no reasons to be digging into the phone.
Right.
Okay. What if, I agree with that. I want to say that I agree with that. Now, back in the day when I was a lot younger, trust me, I was that chick. Digging through some damn phones, looking for a fight. Okay? Looking for an argument, I was just looking for it. But with experience and being older, like, I don't have no time to be digging through some damn, even if I have a feeling, I don't have time to be digging through nobody's phone. Like, I feel like that's
right,
going to set me back, you know, like, it's going to lower my vibration by me doing something, because I feel like doing something like that is kind of low. It's a low standard type of thing. Right, and I had a saying for that. It's like, if you look, you'll find. If you find, don't whine. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Wait. Run that back. If you look, you will find. If you find, don't whine. You know what I'm saying? Don't whine about it. You look for it, and you found it. So now, you know what I'm saying? Don't complain, because that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. So, hey, here. You got to deal with it. And then most people, like, I mean, females and males both, if they are doing something on the side, they always erase all the messages and everything before they get to the house. You know what I'm saying? What about the ones that forgot? They slipped past their mind for the day. Then they're busted. Aileen says, look, fine wine. She's laughing at that. That's cracking her up. It's funny, but it's true. Yeah. Look, you will find, and when you find it, don't whine about it, because you knew what you was doing before you got ready to do it. Right. So, what about those relationships where, well, I guess it's about the same thing. Because when you have a not healthy relationship, they're really going to be trying to go on each other's phone. Like, I want to tell this story, right? So outside of music and artistry and all these things that I do, I am a licensed massage therapist, skincare specialist, nail tech, right? I had a client once. He was an athlete. I'm not going to say any names, but he was an athlete, or he is an athlete. I went to do a massage for him, and his girlfriend, whomever she was there. And when I tell you, this man could not relax because he had given his girlfriend his phone because they were talking about ordering some food from Uber Eats. So she had his phone. She was looking to see what they both were going to eat and place the order. Well, while he was face down, he kept lifting up his head to see, you know, he was like, hey, he called her little mama. He was like, all right, little mama, did you figure out what you want to eat? And she was like, no, not yet. And she was steady over there in the corner, all quiet and stuff. So finally, I just ignored it because I'm not there to be in nobody's business. But finally, I was like, damn, she's really quiet over there looking for some food. I happened to look over, and she took her phone and started snapping pictures of his phone. And I was like, oh, shit. Finally, when we finished working on him while he was face down, I had him turn over. He hurried up, and he got off of my massage table so fast. It took me a minute to figure out what the hell had just happened, but he jumped off that table. He went and snatched his phone, and he was like, you see, I knew I couldn't trust you. And she was like, oh, you're a fucking liar. You've been doing this, that, and the other. She took his phone, and she slammed it down, and it shattered into pieces. Ooh. See, all of that? That's when I would have been like, Michelle, can you leave the room for a second? No, he did. Well, this was the thing. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was just so shocked, you know, that she did that to him in front of me, because if that was me, I just would have had more compassion, and I would have waited until there was nobody around to really say or do whatever I had to say or do. But she like, well, now some people, they so hurt that they can't wait. Yeah. Yeah. No, she was hurt. She was pissed. They both were angry with each other, but I was like, because they were going back and forth arguing, and I was like, should I go? And she was like, oh no, that's okay, let him finish his massage. And when she said that, I was like, oh, you really don't have like any kind of sympathy or compassion at all whatsoever. At least have the decency to be like, yeah, I think you should go, you know, on her part. But he turned around and he was like, yeah, no, I think I'm sorry, but I think it's best that you do go. And I was like, okay. I hurry up and I packed my stuff so quick. But you see, all of that, if it's leading up to that type of behavior, that relationship is not healthy. Maybe you two shouldn't even be together.
Right. And my thing is, like, if you're in a relationship with somebody and as soon as you got something like that happens the first time, it's going to get worse.
Exactly.
So,
and then, I mean, I'm sure it made it difficult for her in her case because he's an athlete. And that's just what athletes and celebrities do. Like, it's very rare to find a celebrity man that doesn't mess around with a whole bunch of women. Like, it's just very rare to come across that.
Right. Because it's like I said before, when I used to hang with a bunch of celebrities, and I used to always have my camera, I got tons of footage of different, you know, celebrities when I was hanging with them. But there's sometimes I cut my camera off.
Right. Was it sometimes you cut the camera off, or a lot of times you cut that camera off?
Okay, a lot of times. Because it was like I didn't want to get anything on film and have documentation of this person doing this with, you know. I didn't want to have, you know, I didn't want to. That's just me. I'm not the type that's gonna, you know, try to have something to hold over somebody's head. You know what I'm saying? Most people will, but that's not me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. JBB the Great One says 1-800 choke that. Listen. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody threw hands when I left that day. I wouldn't be surprised because they both were really upset with each other.
But that goes to the topic, like I said, if you look, you'll find. When you find, don't whine.
Right.
She looked, she found, and hey.
Yep. Totally. So I think we've made it make sense on this topic. Don't go through your significant other's phone. Just don't do it. You have to be going through phones. Leave them alone. If you have to go through her phone, leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? JBB the Great One says, a lot of times people miss so much anyway trying to share their life with others. Put the phone down and live in the moment.
Right.
So true. So true.
Yeah, because today it's like people, that's their whole thing. That phone is everything.
It is, and let me tell you, I'll be the first one to say, I'm constantly in my phone, but everything is in my phone. The type of work that I do, my music stuff, my make it make sense stuff, networking with people, conversating with friends and family is all in my phone. So I'm constantly in my phone. So it's really hard. The powers that be have made it really hard to break away from this damn phone.
Right, because I mean, I go to when I was going to clubs, and every time when I go to different like events, that's all you see in the whole place. Everybody on their phone. There's not like the event is going on, but everybody's on their phone individually. You know what I'm saying? It's like phones done took over. It's like, why even? I would be mad if I had an event that I spent a lot of money on to put together for people, and then to see everybody on their phone and not enjoying the festivities that I provided. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, cut the music, DJ. Everybody get the fuck out. What's going on? I was like, if you ain't going to enjoy the festivities, you're going to be all on your phone, get the fuck out. Or have a phone, have a phone depository when they walk in. You know what I'm saying? Like how you check coats in.
Put a quarter in and you get your quarter back.
Right. Like when you check your code in at the place, you gotta check your phone. You get a little ticket, you know what I'm saying? Your phone will be in here. When you come back, hand them the ticket. Boom.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea. I feel like I haven't come across places that have that in place right now.
And I bet you that will be the most boringest ass thing going on because everybody wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
They're so used to being on their phone, they wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
They'd be like, just sitting there.
So true. JBB, the great one, said they don't dance no more. That's
right. They don't.
That's so true.
And if they do dance,
no, days are long gone.
When they, hey,
is long gone.
What's crazy is if they do dance, they're too busy doing this.
Dancing with the yes.
Like a guy go out on the dance floor with a chick supposed to be dancing with him, but she's all taking pictures of herself. It's like, the fuck.
Oh my God, that's so true. So let's try to stay off our phones, guys, and let's not disrespect our significant other and disrespect privacy and dig through their phones. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know something, just ask. And if you get an answer, but you're still having that gut feeling, you know what I would say? Pray for the truth to manifest on its own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times what is really done in the dark always comes to light. It may not come to light right then and there or overnight or the next day or the next week, but trust me, truth does reveal on its own time.
Oh, yeah. And
so
not only that, it's like I feel like it's better to know right in the beginning. Because, like, I tried a relationship, and the person is always just so super nice. You know, it's like, oh, man, where you been all my life? And then 2 months later, it's like, why the fuck did you come in my life? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people can attest to that. You know what I'm saying?
First month is what? Oh,
it's like, where you been all my life? And then 2 months later, why the fuck you come in my life?
Oh my God.
That's why I'm team single all the way.
I hear you. But I am a big believer that there is somebody out there for everybody. You may not get them this lifetime, but there's somebody out there for everybody.
And you know what? I think I saw mine one day, but being that I'm short, everybody was blocking me and she couldn't see me.
Oh my. Better get you some stilts.
All right.
So what would you like to make sense of? What's been piquing your mind or been on your brain lately that you just like, damn, make this make sense? Because it don't make sense.
Corona.
Right?
Corona. I hate that shit. I keep my mask in my pocket. I don't like wearing it.
Yeah.
Because it's like my immune system is strong. I can fight off anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when I go, like, especially like you go to Walmart, I'm going this way. Oh, you got to go that way. It's like, you got to go in this way. You can't go in this way. It's like, what the fuck? Then you get in there, and then it's like, if you don't have your mask on, you know, it's like you got security you know, ready to jump your ass. Like, put your mask on. I go into Fridays one day, right? I'm heading into the entrance. The lady's like, you got to wear a mask. I'm like, all right. So I put my mask on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, how am I supposed to eat? She's like, well, once you get inside, you can take it off. What sense does that make?
It doesn't make sense.
I got to have it on to enter, but once I'm in there, I can take it off. This whole Corona shit to me is like, really, it don't make sense. It's like, I think it's all about Trump trying to become president again.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about, it's a money issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you think about it. When this shit first hit, it's like toilet paper, paper towel, hand sanitizer, all this shit you could not find.
Yes. And then
somebody got rich up.
And then Amazon making all of that money.
Right. Because what it is they knew about it. The rich bought stock and everything that they knew was going to sell out. And then as soon as it hit, bam, they made money. Their stock went up. They made money off that shit. As soon as it started dying down, then they sold it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Yes. That's so true. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, I feel like this whole thing has been a whole money hustle too for the rich. For sure, for the rich. The rich got rich.
And then it's also like this. You think about it. If they got so many people in fear, you know what I'm saying? Where people were like, I mean, they were driving around in the car by themselves with their mask on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, what the fuck? Then it's like they got people in fear, and your immune system breaks down when you're in fear.
Yes, or stressed
out. So yeah, you're if there's a chance of you catching it, yes, because you're scared. You're so scared because, if you don't have your mask on, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna catch it. It's gonna get worse for the fact some people probably don't never even wash that goddamn mask. That mask is probably so cluttered with all. If you take it off and put it under one of them infrared lights, that motherfucker probably be glowing like never before. Like it's some shit from outer space type shit.
Yeah.
Because they don't wash it. You breathing it. You got it over your face. You're breathing. So your hot breath is making it moist. So anything that coming going to cling to it because it's damp from your breath.
And the heat from your breath too. It's like it's encouraging bacteria to just build up. Right.
You're not getting any kind of fresh air. You're steadily breathing your own shit. You're not breathing any kind of fresh air because you got this mask on from the time they probably wake up in the morning and put the mask on. Only one in the house and probably put the mask on, walking around their house. I swear to God, I want to have a camera and follow somebody who wear a mask the whole day.
They probably wake up at the first thing in the morning and put the mask on.
Right. They probably even sleep with the damn thing on. But that's how it's like. And then if you don't have a mask on and you walk past somebody with a mask, they're like, ugh. Like you're contagious as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
So true.
If I go into a business and everyone in there, there's 30 people in there and they all got masks on, why does it matter if I have my mask on? Y'all safe. You got your mask on. It's protecting you, right?
Right.
But they don't feel that.
JBB, the Great One, says, it was planned. It came from Harvard University.
Yeah, I believe this whole thing was planned. I mean, every few years or whatever, they got some type of virus that comes out.
And does jump off. Yeah.
And it's all about really a controlled population type thing.
I agree with that.
Because if they kill off so many, it's too many. They already say it's too many people on the planet.
Yeah.
So they got to figure a way to kill people.
Yeah.
And then who's to say if all those people go in there and they say, oh, they got corona, and then how people couldn't come visit them, this and that. All of a sudden they died. Who's to say that they didn't have corona? They just had symptoms or whatever. They could have killed this motherfucker and then sold their organs. Because a person can't come see the person, so they could easily just sell their organs. And the person wouldn't know because they're not supposed to see, come close to the body because the body is so contaminated or whatever.
I didn't think about that because I know for sure. I've heard a little bit about the whole organ selling. I hear that it's a big money business.
Right. And right now during this whole corona shit, they making a killing off that shit.
Oh my God. It's time to get out of America.
Yeah. It's time to get off of Earth.
Well, I'm trying to live, so I'm not getting off of Earth. Because if I go into any other planet, I won't be able to live.
You never know. Hey, you got to think. Earth can't be the only planet that people can live off of. There's got to be other planets.
That's what I've heard a lot of people say, that there's definitely life somewhere else in the
Because what makes the other planet any different than Earth? Some of them I can see, the sun, you can't live on that, of course.
Right. Yeah.
But who's to say? And then like the moon, how is it that the moon, if you're on the moon, there's no, you can just bounce around on the moon. Why can't you just walk on the moon? What makes the moon to where you can't be grounded? You know what I'm saying? It's like I can see out in space, you're floating.
Yeah.
But when you get on the planet, how is it that there's no, what's the word I'm using? Trying to get
gravity.
Gravity, yeah. Why isn't there any gravity on the moon or Mars or anything like that? But there is on Earth.
And you know what? We don't really know what's going on those planets because we've never been. We can only go by what they say.
What they tell us.
Yeah, what they tell us. And even what they tell us is not always true. We don't know. We don't know the truth.
We never will know the truth.
Yep. JBB, the Great One, says, I remember a time when the scariest thing was a black man with a mask on.
Right.
He says, Chop, stop before they come out. You know what?
They can come knock at the door. No. They gonna get, if they want me, they gonna get me anyway. Cause they know I'm like, even at my job, they say the office, they call me trouble because I speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I speak my mind to where it's like they don't want to answer things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why they always call me trouble. So if I'm trouble at work, I'm probably trouble right here talking on Instagram.
What's up, Nels? Get live. Oh, you laughing. You must have caught what we said to make you laugh. What's your zodiac sign?
Me, Cancer.
Oh, okay. Okay, water.
I'm
That's a water.
I'm a sensitive motherfucker, but at the same time, don't step on my toe.
A lot of water sign people are like that.
Yeah.
Nels Get Live says, y'all early today. Laugh out loud. Yeah, we are. I'm thinking about permanently moving, make it make sense to Wednesdays, like around 11 o'clock. It's just better. It's just easier. And, you know, finishing late at night, I'm tired for work the next day, goddammit. So let's see. JBB, the Great One, says, so we need to go live with the conspiracy cast. Creative Note says, salute. What's up, Creative Notes? Creative Note says, Cancer. We're sensitive, moody, and emotional. A lot of water signs can be like that. That's just water signs in general, from my own personal opinion.
And the thing is like Cancers have such the biggest hearts ever. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of water signs do.
We're so giving, and like we trust people, this and that, and we always get stepped on because we put our hearts out, but people aren't the same as far as putting their hearts out. So we always get screwed around. That's why I stay single. Fuck it. They couldn't deal with me. It's like I'm set in my ways now. So it's like you can't change me. And that's the thing. Like I had someone where she was trying to change me. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well,
deal with me or don't deal with me.
A person can be willing to change if they're willing to change. But if they're not willing to change, then no, you can't make a person change if they're not willing to do that.
Right. And I'm not willing. Fuck that shit.
Creative Note says nurturers. Oh, that Cancers are nurturers? Yeah. A lot of water signs. A lot of water signs share a lot of similar personality traits. But, yeah.
And it's funny because like he was talking about how about like we're early. Yeah, we are, because it's like I straight up got up an hour before we got started. I was sleeping so good, but I was like, I gotta get up.
My bad.
I got up, I shaved and everything, took a shower. Like, gotta look good for the camera.
Yep, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. So, back to the whole Corona thing. I'm so over the whole. What's up, Silent Don? I'm so over this, and I feel like I talk about this damn near every show. But Corona's still here. Corona should have been gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Summer gone. So
let's get past this already. Let's put this away. Let's put this way behind us.
Right. Summer left, so Corona should have went with it.
Exactly. Now we're going into the fall. I don't know. I feel like it's probably going to be around till a little bit after the new year, only because like my son's school, they want these laptops back August 2021.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
I wonder how many of those laptops are at the pawn shop right now.
Well, his isn't. Creative Note says, I'm starting to think this shit is scheduled. I think so
Yeah.
too. I think so too. But you know what's going to be interesting? What's going to be interesting is to see what's going to happen in America after this election.
That's when Corona's going to disappear.
I hope so, because I'm over it.
Hopefully. Right.
I'm beyond over it. I'm beyond over wearing these masks everywhere I gotta damn go. I mean, because sometimes I get out the car getting ready to walk up to the store and forgot the mask in the car. You know?
Hey, you know what's so funny? Like, I put my wallet, I put my keys, I put my little lip balm, and my mask. It's like the mask is a part of my fucking everyday life now. I put it in my pocket because I know if I go somewhere, they're going to make me put it on. So the mask has become part of our lives now.
I know.
And it's sickening.
It is. It is. JBB, the Great One, says, Corona is not ever going anywhere. It is something that we have to all live with forever. Unless the powers that be go about getting rid of it in one correct way, one correct movement.
And that's the fact. I think Corona is a part of our lifestyle now. It's like, hey, and I call it the maskers and the non-maskers. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of us that don't like wearing masks. Then you got ones who wear it every second of the day. And it's like the maskers against the non-maskers. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's their whole plan, to make people go against each other, and then also to make people stay away from each other. Because if people aren't together, if they're in fear and they're not together, they can't conjurate and think of ways to do things. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because they got so many people so scared. It's a control thing. That's what it is.
Tactic. Yeah, control and / fear tactic.
Yeah.
Creative Note says, I had to hide mask in the car. I don't blame you. I have to keep all my masks in the car too, because I surely forget. JBB, the Great One, says, another division amongst the people. As soon as people begin to stand together, they create another big gap. Yeah. Yep. I feel like this is what is, all of that is in the whole Corona pot.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, I'll be glad when places are not limited, when we can go out in the world and not have to worry about putting a damn mask on, when we can just be human beings, like regular.
And what's so crazy is, it's like, are people gonna really snap back into the norm? That's a big wonder. You know what I'm saying?
That is.
Because it's been months that they've been wearing this mask, and they're so used to wearing this mask. I think even if they say the Corona's over, people are still gonna be wearing their mask. Because they got them feet in fear, you know?
Yeah. Their mask and the gloves.
Right. Oh, one time, I swear, I'm pulling up at Walmart. Not only did she have a mask on, do you know she had the big rubber gloves like that you wash dishes with that came all the way down to, like, damn near to her elbow. I'm like, is this lady serious? People just get out of hand with it. I'm surprised you don't have people walking around, because you think about it. We should start spreading rumors saying you need to wear a full body thing, because if not, it can get on your clothes, and then your clothes, you'll end up touching your clothes and you get infected. To make people just start wearing these full body.
The hazmat suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spread a rumor and have all these people wearing masks, start wearing these whole outfits and shit. Down to where they're probably taping the bottom of their pants legs to their shoes so they don't get nothing up in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we'll ever make sense of the whole Corona thing. I don't know if we'll ever be able to make that make sense, but
nah, we won't.
I'm really, on my end, I'm totally setting the intention of this to be over as soon as possible.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, that's my
Corona
intention.
be gone.
Yeah, my intention. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, wait, before that, JBB, the Great One, says, I have already seen people doing that stuff, taping the past today. Shoes and socks went in a trash bag. Oh, damn. They're making
He's
hazmat
just taking the
trash
pants.
bags. Dang.
That's crazy. Those are the people that will, their immune system is so fucking weak because they're so scared to where they taking that measurement to jumping in the trash bag and taping it up.
Yeah.
Their immune system is weak as ever. It's like that. They'll probably be like, if anybody touch something, that's one thing you can't do. Okay, say if they're so scared and they have something, and say if you wanted it, but they got it. Like, ooh, can I have this? If you touch it, take it. They're gonna give it to you. They don't want it because you touched it.
Yeah.
That's how they having people act. Because I went to this one store and I tried on a watch, and after I gave it a watch, she had this sanitizer and was wiping the whole watch down. I'm like, wow, it's gotten to that point where it's like,
it has.
It's crazy. I hate this shit.
It is crazy. It is. I mean, but remember in the beginning of all this, if you was out in Walmart and you even sneezed, everyone stopped and was looking at you.
Right.
Or you did a little, they look
I mean, like, we do that on a norm. And then if you do, and it's like now you scared to sneeze or cough, you know what I'm saying? Because people going to look at you like, oh shit, they got it. Get them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. But I mean, I do feel like little by little it is phasing away. It's just not, Corona is just not phasing away fast enough. But I do feel like little by little it's disappearing. Little by little.
Right. Because the numbers that they say aren't so. Thousands of people were dying every day. There was like I don't know what the count was, but say every minute a person was dying, or every 30 seconds a person was dying. Of natural causes, of either getting shot, this and that. But now it's like, if anyone dies, it's from Corona.
Yeah. I know.
You get shot, a person gets shot 15 times with an AK-47 close range, and the doctor's going to say, oh, he could have survived, but he had Corona.
Yeah. And then supposedly the hospitals get more money per person that is diagnosed or dies, or that they put on the death certificate as died from Corona. I've been hearing a lot about that going on too.
And I heard about a bunch of doctors like retiring or whatever because they probably didn't want to be involved with the whole conspiracy shit that's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. JBB, the great one, says it's going down only because people are being cleaner with better hygiene. And that's sad. That's sad that it took coronavirus to make people wash their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should have been washing y'all ass from back in the day, okay?
Right, and washing your hands like for 20 seconds or whatever they say you're supposed to wash your hands for.
Yeah. Sneezing in your elbow or, in your clothes and all of that.
Right.
But, all right, so we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming on for a second time. So sorry about that interruption last week, but, things do happen.
Right. So he's doing better now?
Yeah.
A lot of people know what happened.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, he's good. He's perfectly fine. It scared me, but he's fine.
Right. Because all of a sudden it went black. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, what the fuck going on around here? Damn.
I thought I paid that light bill.
I was like, what the hell? They were talking about an asteroid hitting Earth. I thought the asteroid came and went that night.
Right. Well, I'm glad everything's okay with him, so.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Chop. Y'all hit up Chop for any custom clothing, custom furniture making, custom painting, custom whatever. I think if you want a damn custom-made toothbrush, he could probably make one for you.
Actually, I did make one back in the day, and somebody stole it. I had a blinged out toothbrush.
Wow.
I used the Swarovski crystals. I had the whole toothbrush covered with Swarovski crystals, and somebody took it.
That's so terrible.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. This was a great conversation. We definitely made sense of the first topic. The second topic, I don't think we'll ever make sense of that until it's just gone from our lives completely.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It just
right. Hey, JB, hit me, DM me your number, man.
Thank you,
if you're
JB,
still
the
there.
great one, for tuning in and giving so much good commentary. Shout out to everyone that came and gave some commentary and tuned in.
Right. Thank you.